Hello Python programmers, this is Eki. In this video, we are going to discuss the Minesweeper package in Python. By using this package, you can create your own Minesweeper matrix game through Python. So in this video, we are going to analyze this package and create a basic Minesweeper game by using this package. So before starting to code, you need to install the Minesweeper Py package. Here I used PyCharm to install this package, and you can use any Python services like pip or Anaconda to install this package. That's your choice. And this package is a platform independent one. You can access this package through Windows, Mac or Linux operating systems. It will work on all other major platforms. So let's start the code. After installing the package, you need to import Minesweeper only. Note that you need to import only Minesweeper, not Minesweeper Py. Okay. Next, we need to create the rows and columns. Consider this game as a matrix format. Generally, in the syntax of matrix, you need two primary values, that are row value and column value. For inserting the rows and columns, you need to declare two variables. In first, you need to insert the row value. So declare a variable called as row, and in the variable you need to give the row value. Here I given the row value as 8. Okay. And next the column value. Declare a variable called as column, and in the variable you need to give the value as 5. This value is represented as the column value. So we are going to form 8 cross 5 Minesweeper matrix. Okay, so in the next step is very important, and in this step we are going to generate the game. Declare a variable called as generator, and in this variable you need to write minesweeper.generator. This is an object, and in this brackets you need to pass two parameters. The parameter 1 is column and the parameter 2 is row. So this step works like a structure of our Minesweeper game. And next, we need to put the mines into our game. For that, you need to declare a variable called as mines, and in this variable you need to give the amount of mines that you want to insert in your game. Here I give the mines value as 10. You need to understand that totally 10 mines are present in our game. That means in the 8 cross 5 matrix, totally 10 mines are possible to present. If you want to add more mines, then you need to change the mine variable. Okay. First of all, you need to understand the logic of this game. Next, we are going to form a matrix grid. So declare a variable called a grid, and in the variable you need to write generator.generate. This is an object. You need to pass the parameter mines into this object, and then print the grid variable. Now you are able to see our Minesweeper grid. Look at the Minesweeper matrix that we created. Totally it is a 8 cross 5 matrix, and here the mines are represented as M, and the blank spaces it represent the null values. Okay. If you don't understand this output, I will explain. In the Minesweeper game, there are 3 elements are present in the game. That is the numbers and mines and blank spaces. You are able to see these 3 elements in all Minesweeper games. Same thing that we did here. And one more step you need to know, you can customize your mines and the blank spaces values. For that you need to create two variables that are blank id, and for that you need to create two variables that are blank id and mine id. In the blank id, you need to give any kind of symbols. These symbols will reflect on all blank spaces in the game. And same thing for the mine id also. You can easily customize the elements in your game. For your understanding purposes, I will show you how to add the difficulties in a new Python file. So open the new file. So you need to import Minesweeper and then declare a variable called as level. In this variable, you need to write minesweeper.presence.easy. Totally we have three type of levels that are easy, medium and hard. Here I mentioned it as a easy. Next we need to declare another variable called as mygrid. Using this variable we can generate the different random Minesweeper grids in our output. In this variable you need to write minesweeper.generate_present. This is an object. You need to pass the level parameter here. And finally you need to print the mygrid variable. So look at the output of this program. This program will randomly create the Minesweeper grids. Every time you run the program, it will generate the random number of possible combinations of Minesweeper grid results. Okay, so that is the power of this library. You can easily generate so much number of Minesweeper grid results through this library. So that's all about this video. I hope you learned something new in this Python video. If you like this video, give a like and subscribe and share for more updates in Python programming. Thanks for watching and thank you.